Kakra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo bubu ni nyina etutu ni nyina edigu from enra ba ko a onabo amakofibu a ema Ghana for yete ye ho ase ene say executive instrument 144 ana ema ho kwan senke ne achimota forest ya ewo ho ya nka ebo ye ho ban ye ba oxygen forest reserve betimi aboa ye no se NPP na nadodanko akufu ado adaroma okoshe mra 2022 se yema kwan na yemfa mabusia back ni yentwitwa nton ti ne obehu na obi akosi filling station ayabakwa na obi asi 3 story na ma obi hodan kankofo ekwan residential and commercial activities a ebetimi akoso ene wo mo wele forever nyina de ema wo mo faase no wo mabusuafo ni nyina nyame adom. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ena Elembele Star Boy Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua nyame adom wo magisa mbre na firi wo te say Achimota Forest Reserve no akọ back to the states and as any status na ewo mu a ye di aseda be ma president we intense o intense kufadu ankasa na oni Ghana ho adwempa eno se nya nkrofo na omotwa ne wanhia omo de kwa de kuro no nya na no omodwen ho ombotom eni de ombedi eni se no obeyom ho yie ena na wo modwen ho ntia na ebedi ho nkomo na yatimi akirekire mu yie amwate ase ene other issues a ewo lands and natural resources ye ministry anura okirekire mu ene nti no aki obekwa kane anase kokane na yenhwe we de wo fa paper ba ko bia no wayi mienu pe over paper ba ko bia 2 mate en so kra na 1 minute mate over papers na 2.2 ni na fe yenko we de se ne de o asem bia ni o asem bia ni o me me we bo 8 ya na waje time why okay 8 no waje time ebusa for make it Punch Africa e wo ha sei anopai wabɔ ne homoden aponche e de aba na waponche dia na waponche bi e wo kratafa e to so miensa na ensem akwasi kwatin wono ana okasa e de ma Kennedy Japan wo ka eni ye beka ya e kina ene na wohwe pepepe ena mampeni e kire se de nso to a e ya na etumi eyiri e ma e flood e sai ne o ma ne ho behia se ye beye national clean up exercise ntino ne mampeni kwade ne ho agimu ema yesiesie ye mai mu ne enkran de nya asenkoto a ene voter region ya de wom eyensiesie pam na yesi okan kwe not hono mo no mrahye bedwani ema o mafo mo hono mo no e won nya for Theresa ladi awini na cheso ko pie mu ewo eye cow bank enim ho na okoye na adwumayefo no wom de wom eye adwuma etia ne eye akasakasa kakra eye se mampani ahye se obi bia empie ye mi adwuma obi empie ne yenkonko siesie wo man no mu na ba na san ena cow bank fo mo de mo hye mo office a mo ye adwuma ntia ne ekoya kasakasa kakra na no abeka obi ama kwasi kwate e kire se wono no wante ase se aban yi eba ye no sanitation contracts yes wa cancel na se watwam ena wo kire safe so no sanitation ministry wa ba ye no se wa cancel watwam enti wante ase se aban wa ba na sanitation ministry yes se wo mo ehwe se wo man no mu ebetie no wa ba ho mo de hwe nyame anim ama wagu no na wo hye ni mo se banks ena wo mu ensiese wo mu gotemu wo so obi a wasiese no ho akọ ne office abotai kokko anase blue anase tuntum na wa hye long sleeve fita wo mu na wa gi ni coat na wo hye ni mo se ni pan fa ni coat ni nkọ jengota no se wo siesie gotemu wo se enye sa ena ye no anase ye no eti no wo se ena inu ya hye sedia ye flood system no etifa etie na enye ensiesie we nkoa ena betumi aso ano se ye betena se se wo man na ya fa ne se bia o ensiesie se be yenko igotemu anase bia yenko prapra ha yenko dodo ha mpe ena betumi aboa ama flood no ya so ano enti ne nsam a ora kwasi kwatin ya okasa edema Kennedy Japan wade atudwa ya no pe Punch so wa Punch ede aba eno no na se yakọ enche ha se ya onimonyamfo Kwame Asare obedo na efre no A+ ena wakase we Gomoa Central mrahye bidwani na wose efi se defense minister ebusiafo mfa nche me wo firi mu no aban no enhyedan ni nipa bi pote se woni nie ene mpanu achi no aban no enhyedan te defense ministry se bia defense ministry enie wo se ya no no na ni je papa se na ni age ho papa esa se wo se wo mai mu no se ya wo majors any lieutenant ya wo ebetimi amanage wo unit ya adenti ena military no wo so entimi manage wo so unity afei ena ebeyitimamuni na yasan beti ministry bi na yasan so abeboka ede atuo kase nipa se mesi anase wo benten ena wo ye wei wo so wo no wo getumu pa se military anase asrafo no wo mankasankasa betimi aye wo madwuma anya afei ena ebefatimamuni ede sa dibia na se dibia dibre no ede ahye nensa eti wo so wo bɔ mampani aba so papa se besi ne no one sheda anti defense ministry bia wo man no emum na no akire na Kwame Eprase wasan so editu dwakire se ade ba kon so mampani aye a wabɔ na ba so se no smart move pa wo se kuma se ne nkran express road mampani so wo bɛyɛ no wo se mampani abɔ ne ho made ama wo de asrafo na ɛyɛ adwuma wo se wo mo atimi adɔ ma 200 kilometers wo mo adɔ ede nnua odum sapele wawa yesi kwan ni manase hono no wo se wo ma kle ho nyina wo se eno no smart move pa mampani aye esa se nya fe na eno so wo de contract no ebe ma obi na ban na sanso asika twetwe de esi ye de kodo sa kwan so wo se no so emwa nti wo bo mampani aba so papa se wetimi aye sa de no afa so wo se kakra na aka no ye no be bia de be buru asrafo na hoode so no afei ena mampani emfa ema contractors ema wo mo enye nti oba eye punch Africa de obokrata na mo punch wo benye bi akenkan ewo emu honomo ma me fa we enwie ewo the punch Africa no emu na enkane Arsenal ene eye Ivory Coast star Emmanuel ena wo akasei wo se wo no wa wareda na wose waware ye no obo no homade ene ne yire ewowo ye kama na wose awarego ebae na awarego na sa na ebeba no wose ne yire na ye ehwe han tena sia ma wabra wabobo na du stage bia wabekọ na homegie ma na sa retirement no ena ne yire ede divorce ebae no wose enfumso baako ya wo ye ene se wabra na wo wusika ya na wo ye adwuma wo sia kan pa no wose na japade a woye nyina no wode oban ni din ene to so enti ende ase e ba na se bia house wo here ya na se dai we wo ha ye behwe na oban din na tua ho efie we wo ha behwe na oban din na tua ho ka we na oban din na da so enti wose obra awale guo no eba so ya mo finalize ye kra wo 2017 mu no na che se na japade nyinara akodi oba no ho enti wose ne fie maako mienza the woman collectam was in a case the wife ex-wife the wife collect him was in the sika millions ni nyina was akodi oba no ho was anu mpo enkoda was in the mama akoma miensa obayi kwa was ante biri nkola miensa no was wode wo mokọ was nkola yi ko wo mo enfre no photo kra wo mo nsani ni bi was in the baba ma baako ya fa na matisi wabra wo ba no was wo no na kire ne se ne bobo waso wa che na mase abrantie na se we 17 years obobo papa wase na anu ada Chelsea FC Academy wo London na brochima mu February no wo mo sign no ya ye kasere wo si akan wase sign na se kura no wan tonsa mfra wo no papa no se wo mbra mpo na ka wo mehwebie wase aya de ya papa hesa se na mo no so ene nei ne banom aya football player papa ene no Chelsea FC Academy ed assign no enti wase asem we ya na ya papa ena wode abetu eye edwa ama Punch Africa eboy
no Obama Abidjan
Abidjan
la Côte d'Ivoire ana na yira ye ne sa
wa divorce
business o ye den na yire no divorce no
eno ne asem amfa mama eye ne si to man fa ma wo ye den because when your ba hwe a on so the preoccupied ana odonasa so odon timisa ma ye divorce
no de
odon timisa yes
enye odon na timisa
na den
e man bi so ye wicked
of course
e man bi do ye den ye nka no kora nkire ya ye ho woni mi so oba bi timi ene obi ware enye odo no do nipa no ba ohwe nipa no e bia potentials awo ana ejapade bi owo na wa pretend am one nipa na tena no wa win nipa na dwen ne trust ene ne bibia afa be wi achi no na wa fa ne ho adwen nti e man kasa no ye kumfudumfu
sister sam na court na onu so wuli na netina otimi je dan miensa nyina ma oba wo broka be ma na so oye japade was be nyina ahye me miri
like oh there be nkanya hwe
sister he
nkanya hwe ne papa ho say e there be ti o nkanya problem but the way say na wo kan
ya ni party be no ya
nipa o ya no Mr. and Mrs.
Thank you
what you say Mr. and Mrs. just in case
of incasity
you share
onipa wo yo ba ho
and onipa yo be nipa kasa ye ba whether oba na be ma wonim so oba ma bi so oba bitimi buana ne fa ho kire mu oba ma no ebe ye apa oh na fe wati free no na mabonte
ho na be say
akofo oba be hye ne yiri na ne ye
ho na be say wuti sha
o say na waka say onya me ho
onya me class afa no oba hwe asa okra otusha asa okra asa usa dodo asa uso dodo afa no oba yiyim
wa wotire wi oso nufu kura tie bi oso nufu an kola na num ntie nyina ho wo ya de
nipa de se ni aye nipa you might be no ye papa
anti gbeto menyo
ye papa enti woni nipa edili a na wa ye smart kaka wa ye steady kaka enti wo yiri di na se na no asem bia meka wa he so ma
me kura nya ma me wai me nya wo de
ya ban ye twa mu ko ya brantie ba ko na wo Jubilee House wa ko ye bia ma ne aya ne ka no kwa ne dia no ya dia kwa de nsem nu kura first class o oba no onya ne wade o
empena tenya wa me ka me de beko
nempena omo ka position na se oni abra we so ya ko position
no
the relationship is going on opposition enti fa akwa na me fa me kwan edan na ade mpra di so ato so
se ya be
ya ba cheno
sika no wanya na wamfa no kwan pa so enti o churo ene wo ne
erade agobo
but so
oh yeah
we japade a wa bre umoja ni aye but there should be a cause. Nothing just happened.
Yeah, between the two, yeah, that be I say. Assembly ebesi bia say nipa mienu ntama esi ye no. Omu mienu ni nyina enim nokre. Ba ko betwa ntro. Oti ase. Hwe entokwa ye koso okure mu nyina. Wo mo ko ntokwa do mu nim nokre ne pa. But dia onu nim no between omumienu na omompese nokra ne bedadi do ompese bedadi no ebeto aso se ntokwa ne nkoso oti ase hey fa hensem between enipa mienu abi omopre akonwa bi ho no between nipa tu no se bia me ka kire ne ye pre akonwa no a ka kire nim se akonwa die eye media me nso bi nim se akonwa na ye ka kire dia ba me se mempene ana ka kire nim se akonwa na ye media bo se wo mpene so you see at any point in time asem bi ebesi bia nipa de sani asem na si omuntam no nim nokora no greed enjai nipa adwombone enti menti ase chinchire atwan yankoma ne ntempai enti na yi Solomon ade oye no eye nyansa kese a o se eni akora no munche ne mu mienu won se kwa wi eche dia na akora ne ye ne de na nkasa no o se eye so see eche ni mo yes obewu na kola se eche ba nipa na ono ne de awu na onim se enya ne de na oni abada bia no so you see at any problem here bebe bia there's a cause and cause na ono between the two people they know the truth
yeah
just that ba ko se ompene inti sa wo ompene na wonim no kora ne de enya me so me mpene na afa aye ntokwa
of course
yeah de wi ase japade ye
sister
yeah de ko hin
over the weekend ye kope bia me papa Apostle Timothy Newman ye kope ne nokrabre na wo hwe se de na me papa yi da ho na me picture se ne a na ni gia ma opani pa to the stand say nti be bisa mo se nti ne kura ni ne kura ni o gidi mempene ma jaboso da krope wano no kra wontimi nka magya bosumpo se nka wo opportunity nka be ka se afi ade no kra me mpa bio mo mfa so at the end of the day eya na yenkai se wiase na ye namu gidigidigi eya na enipa wuda bia o ba yemfa nsia hwe
of course
as long as nipa no won kwane nko de opeso ofum opeso otietia no yonko so opeso chere catch powers. Do you know me? Do you know who I am? Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh massa forget
you be who?
Forget who. No one hwe ya massa abadam for dem kroma da bia so atitirufu owu ana meboa
of course ya memfa overseer no sorry so ana
yeah
you ma memfa story ba community bo ha na memfa sorry so the overseer the bokrata no ekita me e wo ha say meti eni enim miracles aboaje gina enim say ya ma ne bill se no woni nam ho na obekasa
woni nam ho ana ogina ho
tu we bi do woni nam ho no to it was say wa bra ye chi no yokofo chi no no Ghana fo binum na mo keka nsem bi ya anya no kore mo keka nsem bi anya no kore wo se wono no muhu nye ni hu wo se he is unbroken, he is unshaken wa ba no wa ba afen so all contesting for national communications director Emma NPP amanyoko no wo se obekoso a contest wo se sa konwa ne ade ba ni je hu nti obekoso a contest
enti wo so ano nim so obecontest and no de me am not contesting for any position me be agenda boy
he remains committed
to the position yet enti na no ana me ne afra kwanche wa ya adwen se me se miracle no no anim se ye beche no enti ma me ntumi won se se de wuntumi aye no bone a wadie nyina aja fa o se wo national chairman edi enti wo kwache no na wo jeli na the main opposition party national chairman e na wo jeli ni enti miracle tina ho already ade na no se kai
ma me nso
ma fa me wo kwache ba bia asembesi
miracle call for us opede
national communication officer
officer na
agenda boy
MPP
na party be
na kokko we he
enti se wa hu se Richard Ahiagba wabon ti o so okotu no
ogotu na de so
ana meboa wo mo abon ono already ya na no we man ko position bi afa mi mo akotwitwa ade we ye becheme ai Ghana politics nyamini yembo afo
nyameti ase
yo ya
kroni ase be mi ye dia
me ko minister so miracle say wo babra yokofo chi no no wo me no anka eyi bia asem say bia 55 million Ghana cedis bia was there also mo na anka sa asem no kra nti no ba cha oba Punch Africa obenya bi akenkan ma menko ha say kratafan ye to so 9 e wo Punch Africa no emu na Bank of Ghana e na wo ka say we no what the kokobo e ko e dia ma event planners, gift vendors, and one now where the sika edi juma. Now, what say? And Pepe no one say obi a year graduation. Na ye beche na dia, na Ghana ye cedi no. Which me who 5 cedi kwa na ya mumuno no ya fun ya 40. Near Diana say you should anasa flowers. Near the abeche. Obo e bi near the share chocolate money at the ade near 40. Na ye the akoche. Was it way a ya dear be a Ghana? And as a Bank of Ghana, one enyintu. Esan say sika no. Was so wabra wo pompro sika na sa
money bouquet no working.
Acho an money bouquet asem no kan. Yes say o matwom ye mpebiem. Ana one na nya adwen.
Wo say
one na nya adwen.
Ne ya adwen na ade no wa ma ya anyi bi ansa no wo.
Sika me nye me de.
O yesa wa nya ade. Governor yesa wa nya ade. Da wa ma mi ni say e den ya date bi o manim ti e den aka.
O be flowers enko no de akosi.
Na flower de me de ye de. Me de flower ye de. Flower. Na wa na peska. Na ka che u peska ka wo ye adwuma.
Ka wo ye adwuma.
Ahoma chinka wada. Ya na ate ye.
Ya sa we do ka ye me ya pass ma peska. O peska ka wo ye adwuma.
Wo de anya hwe peska.
Nyame na peska. This matter me.
Ma mu peska.
Ya oji ni pay this matter on chema ya peska.
Ai, ye beje. Why?
What chema ye.
Send osara himachi a wanda. Wa ba betina e de che so
pra peska kwa chen ye.
Ma mo de mo peska.
He peska ye do. Ye 2 cedi kwa ye de na enya de bro so. Mo bete. Se mo won kran ha se Ghana ha de nyina yo.
Mo hu ni o ma na do so tren ma mo peska.
O bra, na wa kana simple san. Ma me fa we enwie e wo overseer de obokrata no emu. Na artisans and students and our day at the srede to abai no anymore. Was it TVET? Yeah, no, technical and vocational education and training. There be a wash any more say a binon. Edisika ebe remu. Na what the sika remu dia was say modern equipment and practical skills training. Afesu entrepreneurship support. Yeah, beboa ama womu esua da na se bo ebe womo no. Wo hwe ni mo se sa support no aban no ede ebe ma womo. Na kojo boafo wo ye computer repairer ewo technical and technician ewo tema. Na wo de to aban no animo se technical institutions no wo hwe ni mo se aban no ebe equip wom. Afesu wo de akade ahodo a ebetimi abo womo no ede ama womo. Afesu Enoch ahiavo wo ye mobile phone repairer and repairer technician and I want also edit to aban any more say aban no invest e what TVET emo na fenso say wo mo graduate we are one share sem startup kits and sika ya wo de ebe ye adwuma aban no emwa na won fa support no emma wo mo na ntumi emwa na enti unemployment eso e wo man no emu
ka jo bati ba ko afri mu ana na afi
ye mo we ya so say won gusu ye adwuma wo so ye wura agbeja government adaroma no na motorist raising concerns over it's as a project ofa so edin kakra se ufiri ho no mokọ eba beti esi tema na wakono aya na eme se botema na miken aya na and the contractor woye no poma aba betre mu se wonum bridges ewo so wonum drainages wonum under bridges and so eka ho na no na ama no abalisa nti osre se driver for ni asimtia for so enya botre na wonum egu edwuma so daily graphic no de buy na no na and Brian so them say wedding kind crab so camera proof mining over ho no so e wo so daily graphic de ensem ne doso ya ensem e wo mu ne doso bebre
unya bia na wato na afi wakenkan classfmonline.com and so ewo ho betimi apebi na afi ugwema watimi akenkan ensema ewo mu enenti ya bebo ya ho boden na wo birthday bi ho
the birthday
ni oni birthday and ye se na be ya be kontem na nya sa time no e be ko e de etia ye de 5 minutes fa course me pa cho issues I think Monday ya fa course and no so ya fa nikitu e bi ntim pa cho ya fa nhemu ne na china nyame bo a Friday ya be ma ne ayi mu bebo ya boga nkomo ya hwe ana time na kwatia ye tim pa cho de bi se ya for 5 minutes and for course na afa mi wi amene kabore ebedi nkomo just 30 minutes na afa yetimi atwa so ena no penti ya for phone lines no ento so na afa yenko ye nim kachiri.
All right ate ofra na why the brief amaye tete number na wo screen is 0302 771593 0302 771593 ofra na chese why tete yeah, Obiaba Hamani Swan.
Yanko.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ketchi.
And Pombo Cordia.
Abdimo Ketchi and Pachamoswa.
Good morning.
Ketchi and Pacham, Catherine SFA.
All right.
Ketchi, we got from my friends to make sure Papa Chemastin Posaga, building a mental.
Okay.
Ketchi, your best penny for. Yes, baby, out for Bono, and 1 eddy in Hiano. Your best Papa John Mahama. Baby, I do know, wish after a yacht. I'm the football, you're born 19 minutes. Now by your yako 2 years. They are shedding MMDCs. Any ministers, no. Do one body and bonnet, I will from catch the most way, Chira, or the German mom, which neither. Aye. Your best say and penny for. Yeah, can you say be a number, don't need ye to Sabina, I will from the catchery. After my moody and then someone will catch and then some of the chattery, so. In fact, yeah, until I say a man penny. Race up when I yacht, especially I would to say it. Yes, friend, be ya panatel. On to some money. And then Mugasina ya draw some money. But that's what been to us.
On person, no reshuffle me.
Good morning, on our catch.
Good morning.
Honorable Yati Bakupe.
Good morning. Bright in here.
But I have to come for a chiamu papa. And now I'm with my palm, Mulan and White, 59 days. yɛntimi mbɔ wura mu nyame nhyira mo papaapa na ɔmbɔ mo ban na menkae region for sɛ yɛnnua bɛrima ɔnabo Amos ɔkɔ for regional secretary ɛwɔ Greater Accra time so ɔmo nkae no na ɔmo nto aba ɛmfama no saa so na mentia ɔnabo Carrot Makafi no nepɛku a ɔbutu TDC nyame nhyira ɔno so papaapa yɛda aban wei ase sɛ Achimota Forest na abandada na ya omo adwen se omudie amacha ma ontume na one ne busuafo ene ne girlfriend enko sisi dan ewo honom no yetimi agi ade ama oman na ye be protect sa Achimota Forest no ade ama Ghana fo MPP fo enye nipa eye se ye NDC ya ba be mu a ye be suso omoto hwede afenyo market eye wo parliament hwense mo okika eye me ya se ebesi enne afenyo market oye ECG board oda ECG board ano na ECG containers etimi ya fi ECG anase temaport eko pie warehouse no yetimi bisa no wansem yetimi fane court bia obetimi yi ano a oti parliament okika ensema ensem fata ya pompa ye edi amaye sarati dondamani mama se Nkosuo anya nuama papa ono abo ato force muta mejemfi Nkosuo anya nuama papa fa bo oman Ghana na oman Ghana etumpon idase bebre
me so me da was bright abosio kai me fatu mo my callers hello good morning yes hello good morning
good morning
empombo ko there
nyame adum pomboko
ya da Kristo ase odi ni bia frefre
bajo me ka se free
serioso
ai
on te pa
nyame adum on te pa keke
mate ba enti wa no pe
yo and nyame ma ka kram be se me ba my fresa me chia yetiti
ona woti ha no
yetiti nyame hia no yetiti boduma pa ewo onua FM onua station Patricia Captain Smart atiti no yo mame ko master so
yo
master bi na ne se menia eduru ba bia andi simpanfo sa na meka no omo maye na ye wo fom no ye branch executive no ye bre da ye bre isan se ye branch no ana ye adwuma no andi se adwuma ni nyina on badwe hu wo soro ho be fa hin na branch for na ye adwuma no branch executive and ye adwuma no enti mimi nuame ameti hei mimi kwaku ameti hei enne metimi akwako gina baabi aka se MPP fo eye awifo ana se mimi ko gina baabi na meka se MPP fo ye awifo omawia oman na menyina so ne sei edi asem na ya NDC ye kan ye especially ya titi hwe bra ma mi we breye even ye hwe baabi omka so omkwa kwa katidra obi ko to nso emu se hwewu edi ye campaign ene sankrofo no mu di sakatidra no nyina omo wa he MPP since yes NDC ababam ye ko 2 years intimi see only one person say ejiri nka say sika say na nipa we adi da bia no mabeka no radio so saa edi ade na ekoso
say eye edi say the Attorney General Yewra Dominic Ayine egoso the amanfo ewo court
ayire ntime nya adwuma no yenyino yo bi betia ya adwuma na sen no obi bra asema me kanya yize saa o mo je momra grounds na metie ensema ekoso so woni MPP ni bi gira na woni ne ye challenge say wo si wo ye corruption MPP fo wi a obeka je say ma wi ade ye wonyina so ne say wo gbe party ni mu asenti bi de wo court e de ba say na wo kwakoka na court wo asema ye gira so dia ye campaign NDC de dabi american wo say NDC for your father for all NDC for trimonia thing you started from 92 you shall say you to aba you change aba me mas anyesa bia masem wa ayi kofo obaye na nipa se no jeri wo mo anu achi na nado baye nipa se no jeri wo mo ndisi baye hwan ye timi untumi asem po ye te hu bla anti untumi asem ye da hotete ho saa na amanfo te yakoma
I see.
Only a course of betting Morocco can be bra yes see, or can be branch yes see. And when you're about to campaign next 2028 Anna. And this is 1.1 come who na near course of the air time.
All right.
Madam Masi.
Yanso ya da wase. My phobia. Okay. And yeah, you and see her.
All right.
Nah.
Enjoy
your home.
All right. But try your best here.
CTV, Ghana's number one. CTV, Ghana's number one. CTV, Ghana's number one.
The World Cup is more than just football. It's emotion, passion, and unforgettable shared moments. Hisense TV at the experience every move. With stunning visuals, immersive sound, and smooth motion. And as a world transfer, a bema of feeling it to set the whole stadium how which in front row football match. From compact 32-inch TVs to massive 116-inch displays and premium laser TVs ranging from 100 to 150 inches. Hisense offers the perfect screen size for every fan and every space. Hisense Television delivers the ultimate football viewing experience, keeping you connected before, during, and after every match. This World Cup season, don't just watch, experience it with Hisense. This World Cup, Hisense is offering juicy packages from MTN and DSTV. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Anka yeduaba edimu se wuta idea wo wedie ye fefefe na emom semina ebuoma wo wedie agina so eye fefefe eyen ara agbevemo na soap ene agbevemo na cream de nyina medi semina no dware ena medi cream no so sra yebu baby se woni mo nsa bohra woni ahemfo ena didie Mekun footballer odimu e de agbeve bam ene di ne djuma chenjenso onukra na offrey we na ye freno adwenkra e wo psychology mu.
Hello ohima mona.
Yes Mr. Bam
me patro mayembre me agbeve bam e wo flight edika eba London me namfo no mu e ha me omo anya me secret no
fa agbevemona soap ene agbevemona cream kutia honam nsansa ekro honama eyinka nantema propro agbevemona cream eboama tumifu kama ena ema honam tosod na hanaha agbevebam ya wuyi ano agbevebam ya ma honam yawo sisi yawo ubenya agbevendro yi ewo pharmacy shops herbal shops any over the counter medicine sellers FDA adedwede nkrato yi atu.
Na me ma akwaba CTV o my Ghana Nkosuo so ene anopem na enra me ka kire wo se Elembele star boy honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua waye ensenkyerani ebiemu a chese asemde enne me de ato wani se executive instrument 144 ayanom wo mo de se agya forever for no o manager pade no wo mo fa de aye de wo mo ankasa pe enti nyame adom President John Dramani Mahama ene cabinet etena ase no wo mo agye atum se Achimota Forest no ebeko back to the status eno achi reforms bebre akoso a eno so yebedi eho enkomo ene anope simedia san ewo yanimu yi mene menua be ma Mahmoud Kabore ebedi enkomo spokesperson for Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Kabore to say
Yamiadum
the incoming Ashanti Regional
budget to
Communication Officer.
Bra.
Oh, me papa oh.
E dey anu na do.
Me papa oh. Me papa oh.
Papa no way.
Eh, Alembele star.
Yeah, papa.
Naza wo se me family e mra nti me come dey. Ti ano dey sell your problem me fa me ho. Obi a Canada na me boa.
Ya ma me mo abaso. Woni wa pamfo dina. Wagina mo magana. Die mu odin die mu omre no kuremu kokodrom ene ahobrasem nyame nhira mo
on nhira ye nyina
nyame ntia wahwefo nyina CTV ahwefo de no kurenie French ne be so me no me no on God meet me hwese de phone no so aye hye no obi a
wasem ka
nyame nhira mo pa na me ntia Ghana fo nyina ma me ntia na nanom ahemfo a ene all opinion leaders are afe ene fani a minra Amakofibua she ne dwumadi asese oman soafo agudie tuo sasemu nhira kwa breto ne hompempena wa no omata na chi akwanyasa nyina adwuma no obi bisa se ye wie ansane ye dabi na ye hyase no sunso papa bi afrimu aba ansane ye ane obabi a ye fa adwuma ne firi no enye ho ne yegina biom
okay
sunso pa hodo bebre afrimu aba adwuma na bi da so ho a wose ye ane dodo no an da so ye animu a wose ye de nka bom ene odo kroye eyo mo my Ghana fa no tuma pafra nti afa kwanya iso na masese peni se di ota wo no wonsan ya enya home
eno ano no
nti mu ma nyina da so je kroye ayenta miwura Amakofibua Mampani Mahama ani aban yachi ani so adi hunu hyehyɛ pa mo won omfa so ma Ghana ya yete ase ani yenkyiri manyina.
All right, and ra ye hu se honorable Amakofibua wa kan sem bebre but the mood ye hia ye pa titru me de hia me pa na anope pese udwudwam emaye minor reforms honorable aye wo ministry ho titru baako mining lease baako reclamation amaye baako ye kana sen ye forest no baby a untumi adaroma wo mo ese no tutu mu nua nyina tugu ye enua dodo a yatimi aduadua ne projections we animu ene de keka ho emra hodo a na daroma yenim se ayiwa one forces ne de yatwamu deda ena nura wosande baako esan ebe ka ho enti yenhwe saa enkomo we
obaya na minche watiefo bim enokre se amane bofo soafo government communication ne dwumadi dada dwumadi a wato the government accountability series se yemungu ntankyere amanfo no edin no yemungu ntankyere amanfo no enura na eduru mi wura Amakofibua so na se de wawo kan enura pa ni behwe na enya semkotoa mse beni wa asemi ye ka se kane akra no so de se kane aduase a enhyerɛn eno nti na odwudwa nsemu amanfo enya hotoso se se ewura Amakofibua wonka se nyina no obodwuma so de so my Ghana ya mamefa ye mining acts minerals and mining act review ayekoso wonim se ya ye mra kete se ebitimi a saa ye mamra no enka mfie num bia yenye sakraye wom free 2014 ebesi na me no kase oman no ntimi nyen sakraye papa bia ewom oyini soafo a waba waje ato no naso na ode ekoden ne adwumaden ne omanfo nyina ka bomu a ni sa review a ye ka ho asem yayo enye sa fe ni ya sha so yayo wi a akọ cabinet ama cabinet mampanin na pamfo so ahira so a nei no ewo gazette ebe ko parliament na nzakra ni bi ni sen kane no obi timi ba yekurom ha kwasi broni ana Ghana ni na ya ye di asase be free tire kopim tire oso wo ye di friend recognition wo ye di friend prospecting enfie se tie nie na wafa asase no a o ma no faso enfiri so ena esitin tontan ye ni bibia ye friend recognition any prospecting bi ene exploration license na bema na eno kura no first no ya kasi ye di asase bi mo obi so nko ye agudie hwehwemu a se tie nie na ene dia enfie pepe holding in perpetuity say yes enfie num enfie mi no edikan no
wose wo ye bia na wawie
enfie mi no edikan wakwa ye hwehwemu wo di program be kire ye hwehwemu ma ye we ni enfie mi no so na opemra na yesa pejam akọ enfie num nti edebiensa be kan ho enfie num no so na afi de wanti manya hwede ne so basa
onyanya ready
da paafo ada wo ye ehwemba aba na ho makrama nkanipa
okay
na ya gi saasase no edi amade o wa basa kese na obetumi aye na o man no so anya so fa so minding lease
okay
mere bi atwam na ebetumi ama akopim mfi aduasa no kase no so eyi aba maximum ebetumi di ama wo eye mfi no aduo no
20 years
eno so eba beboa o man no akwani asa nyina so
kane na yesen
30 na maximum ebetumi ama 30 years
nfi adumu na mate afri so
anti se minister bi ani ho a balance se kura no a etimi sa beto no abra oda so ye obetimi ya aba adwuma enkomra no okopenhye
no okopenhye
nti nyina ye sise ya ye afri ho a aboa kese pa ade ba ko a ehia na minister ye nso no se ya enya reho se ohene a ono na nanu dia asase gya no a yesi dia the custodian of the land
okay
da nana be hunu mine da wakọ de na mfidie kutu agudie acha se ya da nanom ni mpenifo simpapani o na minister say any aban say before agudie kura komo bia be hyase no hyase free local level hono nanom timbi nana hemanom timbi akuafo hin timbi security corps timbi ye beto sa committee ni din district mining committee by DC ni mpenifo nyina ka ho na ebi ya so be mining wo achuma bobosu ya ubaye na asase be na paso de mining na okwa asase no so yakọ enzu obi ani ho enye kwa ebritum na obi kokofum sebi nya nananum afunsie ye
okay
na si ya ha de oyi agudie no tuo no a ebeboaye ene wa wie no na ya san na watena se ya na agudie a obefa free asase mu no de na won so de maye ye kuroma ye ni akwan nsuo ni ha asopiti ni ha na wonu omo asisire ade anu baba ya de friend community development agreement ya jiri nyina tumu awi ansa na matwera bre minister say kabore ba ha ya ba ha kwam kwache ba ha ba yetieti omu nyina no asem no ya na ye ne betimi atena nti no mu wo bisa mo ne be ma ne ho sia mo ne ya anye de enye ebi so na ya nkwa da kwese ye ne ya betimi atena ansa na mineral commission ene EP ni ade nyina kra betima ba wa mankrata asema de
adimo
emma kromu ene wunya twaka kra ansa na obenya tumi ze obetua otu emma krodu nso nya se omunya ene saade na ba ebe haya ometumi aka ho atem asem ntem kra ansa na osa ha no ba aba we nyina ye hye ya minister ede aba die etoso biom kromu aye wo large scale and small scale
okay
na yahunu se ye manfo no anyini ya bedrum pamponso bi a afei abasa no kosoro obo obetimi ya abro small scale but ahode no so nuru so obetimi ya large scale nti aden ye introduce the friend medium scale finfin die eno a enuru large scale eno so a eso sene small scale na abo ama nipa ne ya ni asase ya ma no kese kuma kakra the focus nyina ho oko nyina siesie akire na nko ba se nipa ba akopɛ na obaji small scale construction kwa ba yaduno afi kura wo hwɛ no hu ba bi abakɔ aso na fu okitu na fu we dia me na bi afu ɔse mo hwɛ me mo mra fu okuma mu hɔ afu eso nyina aso edi ya hia fu okuma no nti monitoring and evaluation very difficult aye ni say ebeboa ma ye ba me wofa the medium scale enim say asase say
nti ya no ye new introduction
ya owura ma Kofi Bua ne aban ye de aba na oni say ye mra no say small scale mining no Ghana for nko na
yeah
obroni ana hoho ntimi fa no ho mehyem but medium scale idie asan say ekonanim kakranti no ya making window a ye say abrofo betimi de omusika 40% abeshem
okay
nti dwuma ni nyina ye bia 100 million ye bema ho kwa ma ahoho e de 40 million aba na bebini no so de 60 million aba na aboa ni nyina ye hyehyɛ ya ye ewo ye mining say sikadodo a enya free gold tuo mu ne efomagudie tuo dodo na abeka kurum ha na aboa makuro no afa no tuma pafra afei ye wade bia ye frɛ no local content ya ada na etie kuromu ye na ewe ya gudie na obi abaso ne ebedi dwa na sebi petrol kura wade ko na dwumu mu akoye no wa no su ni kuromu kwasi broni ena nkonkoto mre no abra ya ye disa contract no mawa
obetimi aye
afuele a supply petrol amomo ana mo kura no a obetumi di bia nti line items bi wo ho a mineral commission ni aban nyina kuruchagu nkrata so a se wo ye mining company a untumi nkasa o de ma expatriate o de ma brofo so mo na emphasize na man bro so prerogative of Ghana for a eno no Ghana ni a we register with min company ade no ono na on supply ma no be boa amasikana kan bi so mu pa the mining contract say large scale company bia no say company o tu agudie na ma no Ghana ni company
okay
and no be boa ma because ho na sika kese no aye de ewo ho so na abefo mfidie ni ade de ewo enti say ni monto ana say Anglo Gold Ashanti Gold Fields ana obi ani ye agudie tuo no a ya ebe boa ma Ghana ni sanse Ghana ni company ntina e beti ase kese technology in the area of technology transfer in the area of capacity building community development ni ade nyina no etimi ate so china kwasi broni no kura ka se me ko bi kuro mu a e benya omo betimi yetu agudie no a benya so for said ye bc da man a e nyina ye di so fa so but ya ye kan say ne ye ka akusi se Ghana we nyina ye hihye be boa ma Ghana fo e wa agudie tuo mu adwuma no o medi ye ade ba ko a ye tete na nsan ni se kwasi broni fa Ghana ni badwuma na bibini nso fa Ghana ni badwuma akatua ne nyepe na adwuma no yepe na akatua ne
nyepe okay
enu ti yenhwe na ho no so no yenka se muntua na say the same thing but at least sense so ye no enya kese bebre but that is the whole motive say Ghana fo be di ye won hihye na aban ne de ba no na ma minister be we nyina na ye de tumi no ahye Ghana fo nsam na wonu ya Ghana ni be ya adwuma a anka kwasi broni adwuma kro no ano ko betimi atua ne ka bi a 100 million eboso metiti sika no na wo koma no 40 million a say wa ma ba ya ni so de hunu anya dem
amen
nti in as much as we are projecting and making the case for local businesses so almost be di ye no ye catch na omo a so say almost so share the welfare issues of Ghana for ma omo no ye adwuma because sebe nya danta ni de bibi gba nya adwuma say me sorry a share mine atare akokeke emu mboso me beso na betimi atua me bas school fees etimi a high dan ni ade no ne sabi adwuma pa ye hwese in the policy ye de hihye bia ba ye say ye friend local indigenization
okay
say eno de yen ka say ye pamo abrofo yen ka say ye pamo ahoho yen ka say ye ndi ahoho na mu ye ka say at the slightest opportunity ebenya no we will empower Ghanaian businesses anu ada go face ni ye di agobone kutuma hwe otu a ebufu ya ye je dama yi smartly yatimi di empower Ghana ni baako but what I say ye kwe anim no any opportunity be ebenya no we must empower the Ghanaian people so that we must betimi only large scale mining companies and our concession abanda dana peso opportunity amani nya ye no on empower you Dr. Kwabrado for obogo so precia ni CSR development strategy nkwa no shame crying amana nanu nyina ani yede eje nti kakra we want to have a mining sector that is more responsible, that is more sustainable, that is more competitive. See a bunny kind large scale mining concession holders. That's all me do no Ghana. Yen was see in Ghana for the bayan na num and I'm programmed for the Indians here. The Unsa Ghana for at the front seat of our mining industry. When you know, yes, say, yeah, I buy no year, say, Sika in your flag. Yeah, don't do no betina krum ha na aboa ama my Ghana afano to pafra nti reforms no de komo bebre na ewo but na persona obo actually we enye agudie tu nko ya aden na obi akodi pa sam na nimu fifire na wenye sika opese dachi bia me mabeda he okoto asase ya asase ya to ama no ya to ama wo ya ya to asase kuro no ama make abore ya to asase kuro no ama me ofa kubi ansa eji asase ne ho idea
na fe ye ku
obi so wa onu kwa de onu kwa ne to ma no but wo yes wo pe ho nkrata no na onye nware ye se ne first born kura e wo university onye nya asase no ho nkrata na ben obenya sa ohawo ye nya asase ye nto asase ehun krata sem no nyina no yade a aban ya tenase ehunu se eyo how can say ya reya that ebobo kure because asase hunti abusua ni abusua bi nka asase hunti kurobi atwituo o se ehwe ni ense soronko and the minister any aban ya tenase ense soronko a yede ense ye gu akwam a ye land administration ye pese ye na digitally now yeah from the comfort of your home no I was say to me at least the lot of the registration process e wo wa free na kakra bi no aka no a be here human interface no ya ma wo date say passport ura ho anu aye na je say una wo si e be boa ma one service to the people no e be call on doorstep e be boa ma two easy access to some of these services no and also be kama three e be boa ma suppose or alleged corruption are characterized because you say your person obu no oje adwuma dodo and two boss oh person dey ba soro dey a and you say otia haba tujam ya dane enkrata now dey be di soro ban sa potential corrupt allegations ni ade nyina no and also we wait my there for one of the best way I was waiting there keeping it honest and that's how we man abefo ya ti he say cameras here so ebi kura na nka masum me yi anka o se mitimi de mensa hye masum enwa masum ma mo tobe
camera nti utimi
camera pato what here ebi kura koku bisi ake e dia ye keke decoration keke camera dia me bie so abo kakra camera si ntimi ye and technology has a way of keeping people honest and helping system to function well no near binary so de huna ne mampani ama directive cabinet ajetum ministry of finance apenia 67% revenue and lands commission ya odi koma abai consolidate ne de ya de foforo ye de ama lands commission on digitalized land administration na Ghana fo nyina form to pamfra enyo wonwa se hweba bi a elembelese ana hweba bi a dwomorose na obi se watuka ade ya mekotakra de kwa ede ya osimi ko register masas minister say yem fast service no called district mansi no into decentralization process no so is on course so en sas system ni ade nyina no ye di so faso
ya share yan
forest so o sha haba mini di so ho na
so na nim say ye kan wura mu asemuti no
abanda da na adranko akufo ado aban ko fa mra mienu bae na me frɛ no kotobe kumi mamra because ye den na mampani a wo 87 per the rule of natural justice no ukra de ube free mu ansa na uba free all things being equal na udi nchiri mma abro se wakofa mmara aba ela 2462 kwaye no aboye ho ban ho ne yenya nubla ho ne yenya fraba pani ade no afeli enkotinsi mbu mfa nkotu agudie owie ye no wasa be sign executive instrument say achimota no so no na buama na nanom ni ime ne na ama e won kran ne adehie won kran omso benya frama pa home no eno so yenya obi abetima be claim portion of it say ne dia eje say mampani ni sa aban no onya aban a odwene hunu kan onya aban a odwene nchirimba ho wo ye didi preko aban mampani mama mi wura ma kofi bu aban ya tenase ya hunu say ye masa ade ne to mu a ene ukwa mama bi so a wie mu nsakra ye ho nkomo aka ne climate change nsunsuanso abeja wo mu ko mu nya asam ketwa affect ebi mu aduane ye kind of food security affect ebi mu rain pattern ama ebi mu kura famine ekom na asi wo hodom enti say ye hunu wo wu anti ye hwena yenye die betumi bia say ye betumi aboye kwaye ho ban enti za LI 2462 no ye shebose ye ba betwam ER144 no say we try LI 2462 mu na say ER144 ho a enti say that we contain si baby na Nkosuo gu na che say waja ba asoro nko bi a utimi di botachi na ntumi fa moba ade ne ye mo oda forest ho ban ma obi enwuram na achimota forest na man nkranfo mframa pa ho me no eno de obi a betimi enwuram enti na ho say ye yesoso na che say abo wo na ye ku no etwa ne tipreko ene ahobrase oman no ho do ene nchidimma titiri wonti mampani minister cabinet ajetumwa executive instrument 144 otomekumi mamara kufu adu aban de bae no yetwam Achimota Forest is returning to its original status as a protected forest reservoir obi ntimi simkura wakode dwumadi ho beboa me abo ho ban ama yenyina ya fento opafra ene nkran yanyini o nkran ba bi obefa bia no engine bi aso carbon emission bi koso enye ye lorry a na ye moto enye ye moto a ye nika de yamade enye enu na ye factory bi mu from abone eye sa kwa ye na nonnom sa from abone no no ada no ama ye from apa ama yetumi atias kwasi broni ka say me say when the last 3 dies the last man dies ya anti ye betena wa ye hwe han de ebedi ewuo na nkwanti na tuagu de sisi dan bia we dia entimi se kire yesi aduasa mienu ka no kra nkire ye ho e mo ba ya testing so faso man jidi man so faso dia na say we have failed but President Mahama didn't fail. President Mahama has stood on the side of the people. He has stood on the side of generation yet unborn. Na mean say dia President Mahama Iwurama Kofi Bua ani aban ya ye no aban sen na ho man chire maba omo de na buo omo de ne nhira ba bia owo bia onte asempo a nchire baba bompaye palma no say o mampani bi bae one ne soafo bi efre no Emmanuel Amakofi Bua ene na ban ka wo ho bo mu a enye omo a enka ne kwaye we di ho kwaye we ni ho kwaye we di ho beyond nyina no kra no wasa introduce tree for life a de ya bubu afiri mu kra ye bedua nti ne achimota ba bia nipa bi ko bubu ye ni ade na officer obodia no nyina wasi yesan eye hyehyɛ sonko a reclamation vegetation restoration ni ade nyina no idua mu na nyina ya haba mu no bom na nkra bompudi mantem ene o man nyina afa no ntomo pafra enti ya no kre me se o se miwura Amakofi Bua obo adwuma enye se o ye me boss nti
sa Achimota Forest dia me ankasa forever will ya mre bi etwa mu ebesin ekọ ye nti na se wo kam yate ye ho asese se enei forever bi ko baabi ana ansa na sa mra yi be ya ebetena ase bieye obi anya portion of the land ye Achimota Forest na enya wo de ya biem
ya so ni se aban mpenifo ewo mu no o mutirim abobe pa e ba de di ka sha ase ne se public lands kwanye fa so ebi ko didi amanfo ye review ye review ni wie no ye hu se dodo no amfa mra kwan so we cry no muni title ni ade. A recommendation the command cabinet just a recommendation in that too. Ya chance ya implemented those recommendations. Part of the recommendation include say Sasibi and Nkosuo di kana sichi na ya o man dia kana sichi kwan so fade ya o mo dia ya mo busua dia yes anje. Based on that intini yate the state public land protection task force asrafo ne abamofo a akantina wa ono untimi nkan kire me say e dey share will mu intini ya de baba.
Okay.
Intino sheye egu akwamu a yesi wa we need title credit automatically revoked. You credit is your credit near me and babaye. Wow, prepare hunkonya title so no we are reviewing it on case by case basis. In I say they all minded dia need the to be yen. Honor penny for near by the no mining that
all right. And no minister can I think brief let's touch on it because yes comment section for no create bisa me auntie. My business I'm not being fair. Minister Mayeti as say galamsey kono eden but you are on course. Yenim say 9 months any national security boa was antokwa yi ho pa say ehemfa ne yedru na no ye kana sense me Gemfi CEO for Gold Board abma 8.4 million Ghana water say yensuo na access wo miamia hudo bi wo galamsey nsa no yemfa nko etitinsuo no our concept enso yenefa. So there are so many reforms are more yet to fight illegal mining no challenge be pa na mo identify wo ekon ni mu what's all mining yehu ni nyina ye boa.
Mr. can say the biggest challenge in the last 1.5 years, you identify the lack of awareness of our people.
Oh, okay.
Nipa no ankasa yesu say, and I'm say beja o ha ke say wono wana brabo so no. Omu ni mu nsunsanso aga I'm say de bebro. Ya ye den na ye wura kuro bi mu. Na maame pani a wo be ne fie be aduonum ko na duosia so. Wafa phone tade na so de adan a ono a wo kwaye mu ho no a mo ne ye kopam wo mu nwane na asrafo oba. Sa me maame no oton kuku okwa ho no a waye informat for galamsey ni no. So ani mo hawa ye say ni nso no e de bebre no. Oni mo how no a sabi ye de nuboni gugu nsase no e de bebre no anti ko be informat.
Dabi.
Enti philosopher be Kasembi, or says the most difficult job in this world is trying to preach emancipation to a slave who loves his chains.
Yeah.
Adwuma den wasasi super. So be kan oji asema kira kwa odo ne ngra ohunu ne ngra wa say afefede. People think galamsey ni ye a breakthrough, life breakthrough for them.
A source of livelihood.
And you know, there who can be a say sebe akwara wato odom. There who can be a one want ase. Nti I don't think I am here. That is the most because sabe me wo kuro bi wo western north ye frɛ ho atronsu.
Okay.
Bibi to form p fa galamsey ho no ma frɛ. It is akuro no galamsey ni pa de.
Unya bi wo ho.
Uber transfer be ko but o mbe fish out. Ye do some pempen so minim kuro bi wo western ye frɛ ho jema. Wom kwa do matimi asore agina ate omo task force abo omu nso ho ban a nsuwansu a wasam potem ho no no omo de call scientific laboratory ko test here no quality is better than UN standard. It is a chronos original ne ka se we papa no ne ye pe we ye bone ye mpa eno no ye 70% away of winning the fight against galamsey. But the enemy said we are din fear do na ya chia no the da kro tere no anye ye beyen komo because beyond say 9 months ochechi nipa ye botuo ye say ni ade nyina no the major issue e say nipa no benya against no no ajetum say we nye kwampa ne mo abide hihye fofora ba agudie no ai betin anya ne anya ne kese ne de so mfaso ntimi enya we ni enkofa we no it will still be difficult but occurs our manansi we know the fight is difficult. But the Ghanaian spirit is tougher.
Yeah.
We will not relent, we will not retreat, and we will never surrender. Say Tiebiano, Urama Kofibua, and I said, Ebi Musa and Kania Kradum, so intimate Frimuda.
Yeah.
And you're not person in Frimu. Nipabu, and you're no one, dear.
Yeah.
Then so nyame de aduade bi adua no mu a sɛde etie bia no ɔno na koma panti nyame timi boa ma nkunimdie firi mu ɛwɔ gidie na me ka hyɛ wo bɔ hyɛn nkom sɛ ɔman Ghana bɛdi galamsey so nkunim
yɛn na de mpaebɔ ɛbɛta akyiri asɛm baako ɔka yɛn so a to sure sɛ asɛm wo to bu kyerɛ yɛ mu a evako adwumayɛfo nyina ni bɛgye because say vako no mafa no world cup afa no bonafide property a kyɛ sɛ me am vako and vako is me enti vako for no me sure say 80% of them they watch CTV and no minister say ensesaya mode ba vako no enya asɛm ketwa yenim sɛ cabinet approve for investment say yemfa investor mra no fa sika mehim but o mention the particular change and as a direction be a vako echo
we say osaje for ni so di hunu onya fa vako hunu enya no ne ehunu nei
yeah
undoubtedly vako ye de obetumi as we speak
sure
but enya no na eno ni susu ya ni susu fa
vako
Nkwa should be able to create not less than 5,000 to 10,000 jobs in that enclave. And a direct job.
Direct.
Indirect job. Yeah, yes, you be nya ho wawe ne ho faso no.
Mfefia wa
no. Doso.
Okay.
And so over the years, the necessary and needed investment was a vacuum. Onya. Even power. The type of power vacuum to operate at a certain capacity kurano edi enti eto mre mu odin a osempenifo si ginaye na oyen hyehye ginaye nyina so asese be Kristo kuraba no obia na te na asem na sentem
yeah
no obia na beti asentem but enhye obia nkuran se mampani ma de bia ni ho obeya edu o my Ghana ebe kwakoto ahohiahim yeah MPS yaton ye port ene
na 2024 ya akra na nkofo de ye campaign
ene hweba bia awrade di abedu yeah terminal 3 yaton ye airport ya ba bank for ene hweba bia awrade di abedu mampani ma akoye KJT otu galamsey mpani se de watwetwa no ntoma no wonu onim se de opam no fa
yeah
mampani ma nya ni so de hunu momye muwa no na bibia ni ho a mmereka kra wabesum ye the first time and the second time wa ya de animguase de eka de ahwease abro man no da ebia na mementi ase se de wo wate ase
yeah
ebia na wonte ase se de mesumate ase no na in all things yema yegidie nko yema mpani ni yaban no because see 12 akodi this mampani mama will be the last person to think about say a state facility like Vako Yenton. It's about modernizing. It's about increasing capacity. It's about getting Vako to a stage where we will all be proud. Maybe a way, yen kaso di animguasi abre, but you feel say, obetimi di inshirado do no abre chain di nei, or di by now ya no, omako installe the friend or a friend saying rod mill and the abitra sa high tension wire ibia ye de nkania kunkras ni ade no
yeah
omo twabia ye test ni ade a ni nyina no is part of the modernization strategy Nkosuo Vako enti onti bibia se a esi atia busa
yeah
eni agoro no nipa nyina mi eke homom ICU workers union when you sabia son sabia nyado enye dokononko na burunko enye Vako nko na abayi nko enye Vako nko na Oman Ghana nko ya de baako na nyina penisiesie epeni yeyo na ne nkanko na migidi se nyina ebedo sa abo asase no so na nipa nyina behunu se ani so de hunu amampani nyaye na de asoaba ama ya ne ye adwuma ho no ye ma ye nana no me nuano so bitu abekan ho na ay esiwado na esima no na kire nuado na nkwa di ne manya bia ndi a o china gura ma kwatete mantem bi makoto bo abo otiko eno nti besrese yenta ba yachi na adwen boni bia nta ya kire ya adwen pa ebebu ama Vako afa no to apafra.
All right. right. Mamina Miniabe Mahmoud Kaboriasi. He's a spokesperson for Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Elembele Starboy, Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofibwa. Da and running sema or Kekano Potoka Semuno. So why wouldn't him Kabore here? Become Mube. Pachichi Mufiko Wati Asie. Na Yobi Kaye. And Phantom War Bayama no cry, we did this if you could have Asie. Hey! Na atati region mo nya duo ye o se me fa me campaign dia bra ho no na se me dia me ne se yi me di wachi ne yakoye campaign no so nim se nhye me ho
o ba jo so bibi bra ya na arahusem kakra me se anopo ya na me hu se
aya se ka kwanhye bi asi wo kuma se kwan yi so
no kwa enyo no kwa ni ya South Africa xenophobic.
I will book no, and then no more than buy.
You are Bashiru Isaac.
Yeah.
And then Muna Buffy. You could pay be a Buffy and better than Nti, I still support you and I know to petition coy. Say, Inquire Krum Kosi Kru.
Yeah, most come Krum. Near fire go first. I won't carry me, I make cash. I used to go back.
Mini penny, I have to go back to the ministry. I have to go back to the ministry.
Go back. It's say, Kabore is going back.
I'm going back to the ministry.
But not to be waiting. But your mama see mommy basis here.
More than just football. It's emotion, passion, and unforgettable shared moments. Hisense TV at the experience Bremo with stunning visuals, immersive sound, and smooth motion. And as a world transfer, a bema feeling it to say the whole stadium wow, which in a front row football match. From compact 32-inch TVs to massive 116-inch displays and premium laser TVs ranging from 100 to 150 inches. Hisense offers the perfect screen size for every fan and every space. Hisense Television delivers the ultimate football viewing experience, keeping you connected before, during, and after every match. This World Cup season, don't just watch, experience it with Hisense. This World Cup, Hisense is offering juicy packages from MTN and DSTV. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Anka ye duaba edimu se wuta idea wo wedie ye fefefe na emom semina ebuoma wo wedie agina so eye fefefe eyen ara agbevemona soap ene agbevemona cream de nyina mede semina no dware ena mede cream no so sra yebu baby say se woni mo nsa kokra woni ahemfo ena didie mekun footballer odimu e de agbeve bam ena di ni djuma chenjanso onokra na offrey we na ye freno adwenkra e wo psychology mu.
Hello ohimamona.
Yes, Mr. Bam.
Me patro mayembre me agbeve bam e wo flight edika eba London me namfo no mu e ha me omo anya me secret no
fa agbevemona soap ene agbevemona cream kutia honam nsansa ekro honama eyinka nantema propro agbevemona cream eboama tumifu kama ena ema honam tosod na hanaha agbevebam ya wuyi ano agbevebam ya ma honam yawo sisi yawo ubenya agbevendro yi e wo pharmacy shops herbal shops any over the counter medicine sellers FDA ajejodi nkrato yi atu.
I dey send you your momo ready.
Oh.
I go here. Start Joshua. There comes a time when money matters get tricky. When paying back feels hard, we get creative. But here's a beautiful fact. Every time you pay back, you keep the line going. You make space for someone else. So don't break the chain. From quick loan and smart loan to extra cash, easy cash, agent flex, Ahomka loan, express loan, Busia loan, and many more. It's all in your Momo app when you need it. Borrow, sort down, pay back.
Momo.
Because when you do, Momo Day for everybody.
Yeah, you may run the check with me. Say Ugusuni Yense live it was CTV. Oh my God, Nkosuo eso. Na me nua be my vache innocent abba. Enra mere ho kakra listening to Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum. I was so sad because Supreme Court ahote appeals court ruling or the buy na utie Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum or say we are Ghana now pursue your business now survive here. Let's say you go through a lot. We hear akukodro na one share year. I just say we are who affiliate who to even a certain political party. It can even cost you even more or worse. What you say? Enti so be your business power Ghana ma business na survive here na aye yie no. Nyame na obuafo. Nyame pa na obuafo. Meanwhile, I don't know the intentions of Supreme Court. But I think this has to do with human life. And unemployment rates so at least and Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum bank no air bounce back now or sika obeti media shemwa. I don't know why it was still yeah back and forth. And anyway, I don't want to say much on that particular issue. Innocent boko there.
Yeah, nyame adom.
Nyame ase. The nyame ase ja. From weekend na be see and day. We can so tight. A lot has happened.
Yeah, a lot there happened. But hear my voice crash because Nora Obia.
Everybody will be calling.
Yeah, Nora overseer in a football match at Team Argentina. Yeah,
supported the real goats. Well, the other man can
and you can get your goat. Yeah, supported the real goat.
The proper one.
Yeah, yesterday was a very beautiful day.
Yeah,
I think good football share.
Sure.
And that never give up spirit, you know. And Argentina for Sancho beam, and I think it made the game very, very interesting. And as a
anyway, I am chia Perry Mammy why.
And Rabbi who said,
chief of staff of our couple go
and Rabbi who said, oh, bleedy was social media.
That Perry bleeding. Perry was bleeding, and we were jubilating.
They will bleed.
And I will deserve yellow card now, Joe Masabwa.
Bleeders Army, Bleeders Brigade.
I am Perry. Good morning. PA to lawyers and Jeffy. Just a run and your brain, you know, Argentina.
What up no going home? No, sir, home no cap go away. Cap no Argentina, ya honshi.
Hey, this year.
And I think Messi actually said there is no debate.
Exactly.
Because to be very player at the highest level for the past 20 good years, you know. The man for try to compare him to Maradona and what Pelé as far as say if you go back to history now, Pele was more of an icon of the Brazilian liberation. He was seen as a political figure.
Yeah.
A cupboard, he was good, but Charlie, make no mistake. No. Maradona same was good, but longevity when you be because of drugs, those kind of related. Pele de Brazil World Cup final 3 times. Messi is going 3 times.
Yeah.
That is what people forget.
Yeah.
Your friend is saying there is no debate. So this thing, there are things I am causing.
Yeah, the real goods display.
I feel the Aquaco doing is social media man for so Argentina for a racist and as for Messi born. I share. So I'm the black people young quine your crown night. The enemy said they are playing good football.
Fire.
We have video one and anum tongue when we are black people the quadjay and we have your own kind of.
Sometimes no, you don't have to get me out of the say. Who not to be
now? Obi there now, Becca. I think that what you're interested in is good football, and they gave it.
Just by the way, you know, yesterday we be having fun. What you say? Bleedy. Hey, I'm English back when they're not broken yet.
Yes.
But when say number what you pass the message that I know.
Yes.
And
he did. He did.
What you say?
Left with just 4 minutes to go. Then I said for change the stakes of the game.
I think I did.
Yeah.
The first say in that last minute.
Almost 4 games now for the past 4 games in it has always been like this. It has always been like this. Few minutes to the end of the game, they change it. That is your friend said the resilience are more, and the players said, "Oh, I just spend your team," but unfortunately, Argentina.
And you're innocent, and I miss you, and I miss it. All right, you uncle, your issues so and now no pay. Pretty your weekend now, Bessie, and day. Asam akwa edi adane miracle abwaje yehu se na occupy position bi aye nyina pra dipadodo na ne yeni me admit na no say until the arrest I never knew say he was occupying such a huge position. What you say 55 million Ghana cedis and sika afa ne nsase Gerard appear accountant no wo ho waje atuma masika no according to Yoko wo tietia na ye nyina ye nim de NPP for koye ye wo mkobɔ dɔmpem kofa boys begu wo ene kwapia se de nkofo anu bi se no hu video na me bɔ ma wo aduane o de bre wo mo no utumi se local gin o mo de agusu nti nkofo no o di no mo nom sa na adwene no nya adwuma bi obi wo se ya me ba fa butrika akwaba ko so ba fo ayi remonacha hey avede romacha chi romacha. It's a lot has happened, Ivan. Yeah, this miracle issue.
Yeah, I think it's quite interesting, and sometimes if you are a Ghanaian and you are very smart, very honest, and very dispassionate, now sometimes you decide to fold your arms. Now you say when you're Ghanaian, now shed their course on the political stage, and sometimes. You feel so disappointed as we are Ghanaian, and it does appear as a growing mpanimfo mo nyina you expect to betu nkrafo no have decided to go comic way. Sometimes a broadway and so because over the years all of us have been rooting for when you first so I bet me reduce corruption. See it me nyimfiri ho crowd to it ne barest minimum. Betting I had the IE to us here. And 2024 election court on the foundation, I had the fact under Akufo-Addo, corruption became so pervasive to the extent say Obia Diabufu and the Kotwa Base Yen Kotu Nkrofo way, na yem making them say they hold them accountable. And it was on that premise and I Ghana for the Kotwa Ba and the results of who yeah. So there is this unison among all of us. So corruption going forward no you perceive run down a high risk venture the stake will be so high that nobody will be willing to go in and nema where shall see I kosi baby ba ko a Yoko for maka kire omo no say you see say we are professional now we are as a criminal investigator ordinary you are not supposed to be putting people on notice then as a forum. But we are talking about issues with political connotations and political dimensions. If you ask people to come to your office, now we investigate you more, and you do that on the quiet. without letting people know. Say nipa way, aye way. Now we are investigating the person. If you decide, so be here on the quiet, because you are doing your job as a criminal investigator, forgetting about the political angle and the political dimension. The very moment the issue pops up into the public space, it becomes a fresh turn to the people, and they will react the way they are reacting.
Yeah.
Meraka Abwaji issue yeah because across the country, majority of the people never knew Yoko Kwansa questions. So the very moment it came, say he has been arrested, and they became a fresh turn to people. Then we are being witch hunt. So I am saying, sir, the Yoko boss, I understand he's an experienced, your friend is saying, a criminal investigator with decades of experience in the but he should also understand that the domain he finds himself ain't yet just criminal investigation, but also there is a political angle and a political choice to the issues. So you can never investigate any of these political actors on the quiet. You might think you are doing them a favor because you don't want to put their faces out there. But at all there, then you see the way they are demonizing him, you see the way they are bastardizing him. But there's a Ghana for him that say Maraka Abuaji involved in the first 55 million Ghana city scandal. All Nkosuo investigation. And I can sit here and tell you that I know more than 20 people who have been reporting to various security agencies on the quiet. All because, when they send a poke and several other people. You understand? So that one young man, now say, would you decide to do it on the quiet? The very moment you move in to arrest the person, to the ordinary person not in China, I are fresh. And people will interpret to me and say, Oko TV, so Katia Mununtia. Because people proud didn't know anything about. But you need to let people know that this person have been investigated. 55 million Ghana citizens involved. And Abasa Okochena. Ghana for him, so that's all the normal investigation. So I think that is the advice I have for them. Yes, it's not just the criminal aspect doing your investigation, but there is a political angle. The political angle is so overwhelming and so overbearing to the extent that, expect it out of control, you can't control it. And they need to understand whoever they are investigating. Ghana for become a culture a modern governance and yes a bosom and they bring my them I cancer bar. Now I say, more information. No, modern governance, whether the criminal aspect, whichever, let the people know. If you leave the people behind, me say, when a man for a baby, now would decline job more, they will change the direction. What then is a winner will lead you more, but they will go somewhere. So you don't make such a mistake, and I think that is the biggest mistake Yoko did on this particular matter. And again. So what's now here issues now the amount of money involved then as a former. People are not paying attention to your friend is saying issues now can't want them no. People are not paying attention to the key and the fundamental issues involved. They are limiting the whole issue to Kwanya Yoko fa so omkoche no. The stop order akwa various friend is saying without a brand a stop order in your operate here. About back, the security agency decided they would need him. And they pick him up and then as a forum. And for the first time, I wanted to, your friend is saying, bash the Yoko. For sa Adiana, Yakwachinipa, and then as a Sanse I've always spoken against that. But this time around, I think they did something different. Immediately now, they issued a statement telling people that this person has been arrested and detailing the fact of the particular reasons into your and we see some the amount of money involved, personalities involved to the extent say persons now you see no na boss no some admit the guilt to the extent that they are even paying back. That is not an exoneration of your friends saying they say at the bonnet. The state can go ahead and say prosecute them, but the mere fact that somebody have decided to pay back, it means Yankasa miracle, but it give you a certain credence to the claims being made by Yoko. So this particular gentleman in question here may not be as innocent as people may want it to be. What does I'm making? And again, so we have almost children coming who videos be circulating on social media. I see a dineko if you been a huge mansion.
Yeah.
According to sources,
and if you know what lateno.
If you near na dear. Now what be sound say such a young man. We had a background that you don't even know what he does. Ajuma minim so kokoya ne so kokoya DC ya pamo no. And that this interministerial way will be able to within a short period accumulate so much wealth to the stand say obesi efia wuhu esi ho. What says sa sika no konya no he if indeed that particular house no na de yenimini o and several other people. Nti amanfo ka kire say governance na amanfo bam de be yo mu hu ya. Then you need to understand. And I sympathize with the poor gullible young folks. There be a here for my any jimie because nipa no mo akwa gina ha omo yese protest agi obi no ono edan a ba ko otimpo ni eton a etimi hwa wo no abusuafo nyina obi a ogina ha ono ye protest na abobo ya akwa na kasa kofa bi bra unya bi ba. These are people who have accumulated so much wealth through filthy means. Sikana omude yesa japade we no enka all things being equal eya wu sika esenka wudi change wa brabo nipa no mo na mo ha no mo ye demonstration no obi o ha na japade we wiase nyina eye ye bia jot packet back bi da ne mpaase oni hwe na abi you listen to the interview oni na se for no obi japade we wiase nyina jot packet back e da ne dem ma ofiri ho kwa akodom. And this is a person or not free the fee. Ababe Johnson or your protester defending Obia is alleged to have stolen 55 million Ghana cedis. Unkwana nyina ya fro abusuafo nyina batena se bo mo ano ka che say omonkofa half kramra omunya bi mbada. And you are defending such nonsense without even availing your mind to the extent of this whole thing. Ebetimi aye no kre entumi nya no kre. But the mere fact is this person has done this, and if you look at the red flags around, now what chance who could defend no now who demonstration, you know, or motivation is saying, are you against the state prosecuting people? Yes, if it is being done on unfair means, we all have every right, because at some point in time when the current finance minister, I'm friend is saying, Atofossin, MPP for Yusu crime money and as for NDC on several occasions came to his rescue, defended him because the state employs certain shenanigans. Now or more try say you be jailing at all costs. But in this particular regard, investigations at the preliminary stage, the person has not even gone to court. I'll more try to investigate to establish the premise that indeed this criminal activities, a cause. So the whole party will go and hire people to go and your friend say stormy Yoko, quiet demonstration, say to stop the investigation and answer the what about the allegations that has been leveled? They did not answer any of them. Yeah. So I think Niama when ebu abam as people and where we want to achieve and where we want to go. But you see, a two obia or you affiliated to a particular political party. Yebenya amanfama omwagie nimu akwa defend no when indeed where the interest of the state is concerned nobody cares. And for me I think that is quite problematic. You may fault Yoko and these other security agencies over the years for kwaya mofaso omuyo omunyuma. Sometimes the defects are so glaring and those kind of, but it does not take away the substance of the issue on the table. The mere fact is that the monies involved are so huge, are life-changing money. Yati kroma, Chachuchi Kata was jailed for Sikanyo or Nisikao. Yase or guarantee bank biya and then as for causing financial loss to the state. Or te bank or te, I saw them and kufo tam and a kokofano. Ye jailino at the time and a lawyer any ho. Papa, you find a pepper or cocoa ye, or something pepper. Your friends are Victor Solomon and as a forum. These people were jailed, and if you go back to look at the amount of money they were accused to have, your friends saying dissipated. You'll be shocked. But these people saw the inside of a prison. Today, these are young people who, in the name of having gotten the opportunity to serve in any capacity, have stolen so much to the extent because it's quite obvious. And it was so easy to steal because now Kasa was broken. Everybody, the whole thing was transformed into some sort of way. president in the busia for na twa ne ho hye na obi awia na ono oti nkyɛn de be na oya enye enti obia was liberated, people stole as if there was no tomorrow. Enti saa nneɛma ya wo hu nyina aye signs and symptoms of a government that was so corrupt, a government that was so inept, so inefficient, so appropriate word to describe the government, the incompetence of the Akufo-Addo government. Now the incompetence, so historic and adia hu bida. And you don't end as anima when you see. So me adeba kwa aya me time wo krom ha ne say ya issues way back. Now but security for gigi ya kwache no ne na kwasha ne investigation. Issues ni nya pa no ano no. Ya nte hwe biem. Sa miracle issue ya ko gigi. We don't want to wake up and see say oh no.
Because say gifted ya no cry and see who updates. National service
yes.
Because who updates.
I say ye stage name bia ma sometimes time. It's better you don't even start it.
Yeah.
Because me da bia meka me ya ban. Na say me investigation number fast ya titia. You should know say wo mafia biem. You see that is why I was against people arresting Abronye akodi atem Abronye wakoye okatachi akoye we akoye ye. You see you stay calm. Make sure that you are picking the person on a solid ground. Winyana, you are not coming home.
Yeah.
Because I'll make sure that nyana manya no the evidence everything are solid and a bit me standing the test of prosecution our court. Enya fe na uba fie. Fana ya fa no your next destination is prison. One nam kura 3 months. Uba fie besu nyansa. Na ya kokwachi nipa na ya demonstrate na we gina ha adachi a buruburu ya na issue na die. Abasa you are killing confidence in the people. You understand? So for me, I think say you can say you be my criminal justice system no, and your investigative way no as a country. I am so effective, so robust. No, as a form we need to redesign. Now we retool the whole architecture, the mindset and the orientation around it. No must change. Abrantie umuvu insa ukwakofano na no. The next stage, you are done with investigation, you hand it over to the Attorney General to start prosecution as quickly as possible. Issue where about the next 3 months, we will not visit this particular issue. And you are giving people the opportunity to go and highlight themselves. And look at people who got opportunity to do interviews. You see, the security agencies, you don't create a medium to advertise themselves to the world. Because all that they are seeking is publicity. A situation will pop up and they will be relevant. That's all that they are seeking. You don't give them an opportunity. Because for the past 2-3 days in here, the discussion has been demonstration. They've been, if you pick all the headlines, so you are giving fools the opportunity to advertise themselves using your resources, state resources, because the state, your friends saying, newspapers in the state, your friends have machinery, were reporting on some of these things. Where we could have channeled that particular energy to other stuff. That's my worry. You understand? So if you are picking them, make sure you pick them right.
Yeah.
Make sure your evidence, everything is ready. You don't create any unnecessary, your friends, tension. When you know you are not ready, when you know eventually you are going to give the person bail, he will go home, and in the next 3-4 months, we are not going to talk about the issue. Then what sense does it make?
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, you understand? So elsewhere, then that is good about the American investigation with the Butrikan. 1 year. Now, I don't know release details of the investigation they've been conducted. So I'm not when I Butrika, I'm serious.
US attorney was say, "Oma investigate ya ni padodo ambere wafo omo edrisa romance cam ni edi wo."
Me say omo
looking less than 20 years.
Omo nya serious na ba mero afo ma me phobia na onim. What you want say abrante ni nton cement. Onton onye koko krachi. But that be sika no nya wo ye nipa ya badwemba. You should have asked yourself that particular question. Look at the details of indictment that has been presented yesterday. Ukokanya. We show the details of information that they have to the extent that Mr. Kroman FBI, you know, America, they are in this country. They are here. So everything you do, moving around. At some point in time, he was moving with an undercover agent of the FBI. But he never knew. Chrome has a corner dealings no more yen course of more yen they were doing it with an FBI agent. Our grounds. And the they are done.
Yeah.
About 90% of the investigation is done. Just there is no single person I ever found about Kruma because they will not waste resources, come here, fight and get you extradited. And then as a forum to go and lose the case. It's not possible. And I think that is a strategy that we need to adopt. And the whole picky brand here, no, he is ready for investigation. If there is a criminal element, I call for the detention, I retain him, you make sure less than the 24-hour, we're not court now, 48 hours, you know, you make sure you present him before a court. Then it ends there. You understand? But I say, now the whole nation will turn around.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, gigi, money bail.
To the sense, say, Wabeka so quite
exactly. No, because when it happens like this, he sees himself as a hero.
As a hero, yeah.
And he will capitalize on that and become relevant. Everybody coming for him, and then as a forum, it does make him a hero in a political sense. Yeah. You understand? So that is what I'm saying. Say, the last time I did me say police for Aquachi Abronya and see Black Maria Che and a cameraman you say you don't use your resources to advertise fools. And that is what the security agencies have been doing. And Abronya and I'm the open. But if you go back to Daily Graphic, or that way, you use your resources to advertise him and to one smart. When you know I didn't know where baby. So if you know say I didn't baby, don't waste your time, go and pick the person. The very moment you go in to pick the person, it means everything is watertight. The person is not going home. That's what you do. Because at this point in time, you don't do this thing to please anybody. Ghana Fordo are convinced that these people stole our money. Akufo-Addo government, the level of corruption was so revealing, so palpable to the sense that you could touch it. And the Obiabo Krono there and Newton. All that they want is watertight evidence. Investigation are standard the test of prosecution, our court of competent jurisdiction. Now yet me try any power home. That is the closure Ghanaians need. Not this drama. And also a lesson to young people in this government today.
Yeah.
You see, and American so cool be yes yadana. Now who say said your own name one say no be baba na what they say. Obo Saturday we but make say obi ye Saturday. Na what be say Saturday e be ye we Unim Saturday e be ye we. Good. Sa na tie. O Saturday e ba. Ba e anim na wunim. Sa na tie. And whenever you get opportunity like this, the president has respected you, has your friends out of way amount of opportunity to serve. And yes, una winim nyansa. And then yes, sikana wabatunu ya oma no papa de ana what you can use do whatever. And maybe bedru. However long the party may stay or the government will be in power, the day of reckoning and accountability will come. And when it comes, these people you see as friends, my colleague CEO, my colleague Weno, they will not be colleague CEO. They will be ordinary people. At that point, you go and face the law. As I want to do near my year. And then Ghana for need to the stand say, and then you still have gullible people who will troop onto the street to defend some of these things. And maybe bedru ya chewa, obi anu obi wachi. Because Abranti enya ni sika ODC expensive mansion esi latte enwuram baby. No Abranti obi say your friend saying unim adwuma why because obedi politics achintino has been able to build mansion. I bet me change the life of thousands of Ghanaian young people. Now you see a lifestyle audit e wo krom ha ya. Na bisa say he found onya sika to do this particular japade if indeed I na there. And when na wa hu they win. And this is what they do. And krom nipa benya sika. Apart from say we see man ho na afa no obesi bia mansions ayesi my girlfriend because say kwase anya sika. Say kwase anya sika. Afa no obesi bia man girlfriend. Atoka. Now you sponsor young people to go and give birth in America. In the UK. Oh. That is what they do. And we hear niba wajapade. O hear niba wajapade nyina ye jot packet back where that with them. What he defend you be? Ono ne baby mama cry to UK, ne baby mama at the US. Every day be $100 de kokoma no. Now wo hear niba abobo ya kra ma me ni bi. Wakwa gina wiam. So we hear demonstration. So let us be wise. Because these people, when they have money, they don't even respect you.
Yeah.
You go to them and the language, they don't even treat you as a human being. You may be in the same political party. And today, you are out there. And I'm happy. I'm not sure some MPP for.
Oh, Debbie. 90% of them is not party members.
You call junkie site and you cotton and if you listen to some of the interview, it's so embarrassing. And that also bring the MPP leadership to the picture again.
Yeah.
I can't just say MPP now say yo. Party from station boys who operate on emotions. Your friend saying wisdom and intelligence that is needed to run an entity like MPP, no, that thing is no longer there. I listened to the general secretary who granted interview on some of this, and the nonsense the guy was spewing, and said, this guy is the general secretary.
Yeah.
Do you know that I mentioned he was taking this thing from? I say, Mahama Peso got 10. And until na nipa na one word dia, bekasa, no, what's our chichi omo? Now we say in the first place, the current constitutional arrangement does not allow the president to go for a third term. And the president has publicly said...
He's a lawyer.
Yes, he's a lawyer. And the president has publicly said but he cannot even go. And even if it's a mraman, a kwang krana, you will break the trust and the confidence of the people of this country. So that argument of president going to third term is a non-starter. And the president has consistently made that particular point quite clear. Because if any attempt, Ghana will not forgive him and he will not even attempt it. You understand? But to say, or Chichi Amanfo, and the miracle guy, who said he's a communicator. That guy became relevant because he was able to respond to Sami Jamfi in a banter. And that is the thing that gave him relevance. When you talk about political communication, it is a fine art. You are able to convince people. So you're sitting here.
Yeah.
By the time I live here, I should be able to convince people. You see, communication should be such a way that even people who disagree with you cannot stop listening to you. Because in as much as they disagree, they know you are going to offer something they will learn something. That is how communication. These boys, this miracle and go, they are all noise boxes. Noise box. That is what they do. They think and their analysis is premised on the NDC MPP comparison. That is all the politics that they do. That is not political communication. Because ask yourself, do they convince people when they get opportunity to sit on radio, on TV? I can tell you, sir, the MPP current communication strategy, instead of bringing people on board, they rather repel people. Because if you are a smart and intelligent person and you are listening to the way they communicate, the arrogance, especially before, and people. So instead of communicating to bring people on board, these are people who consistently are disengaging from the people. They are not communicating. They are disengaging. So you think these are people who are giving government pressure? Pressure, Ben. Because as it stands now, President Mahama has been in power for how many years? Almost 2 years.
Not 2 years.
The pendulum is still shifting in his favor. The public commentary is still against the opposition. Because there are no good communicators out there to twist. You can be a communicator because to make a cancer, that is not communication. 1990, now man for your politics, that strategy would have worked for you. But we are talking about having the ability to convince intellectuals, having the ability to convince Nipo Winimians are not gullible folk.
Yeah. No,
because their political communication, all that you can do is to wow your base.
Yeah.
Your base, you don't. Across a walk with Roman and Sunday, now will preach you. The people there don't need conversion because they are already Catholics. They are Catholics, so you cannot convert a Catholic to become a Catholic. So when you're speaking and your base and when you because you have them already. But the new souls you are supposed to bring on board. Ask yourself, sir. Communication now, does it bring people on board? And look at the space. All the communicators running around. When they speak, people get angry.
Yeah.
Anytime MPP communicator speaks, they anger the people. And that is a strategy. No more changing the tone, the posture, the narrative. And the fact is, they messed up this particular country for almost 8 good years. You don't sit back and turn around and expect the things to be heaven within a short period. No. So anytime you come criticizing the president or the government, people will refer you say, now then you to Cambodia now. You messed up 8 good years. You couldn't fix a thing in this particular country. To the extent even a hospital that was done in your Florida, Ashanti region, the military hospital no cry no. One hunyansa who say your man in your operation na ukotino posi what hunyansa be to buying for. You can't do that. So you see, so if you have a whole general secretary of a party talking like a baby, then it's a problem. Consemna all kanu the poverty of wit, the poverty of intellect, the poverty of logic. It is so overwhelming and so amazing to the sense that San Nkrofo when they lead the Kufuor MPP, San Nkrofo when they lead the party, we are Kumbrobe and Co. And Lydia, then you show it's a problem. Yes, because the current leadership is the last time I sat here and I told you, Kennedy Japan is somebody. Your friend is saying you may not like his politics and so forth. You have an issue with him. The whole party machinery MPP, nobody can walk to Kennedy Japan in the house and say, Master, we are there, we are going together. The ego, the arrogance. So now the decision is that young Pam free party. Kennedy Japan Menka's also party, but he's very resourceful within the ranks of the MPP. And he's somebody who has been willing to do a lot of things for them. So such a person wouldn't the life for that. This is not the first time near my own pet or the man for or the BO. Who you be smarter. You don't fight that person publicly. But this is a party being led by boys with boyish egos. So they cannot sit. When we say Marenti Dabi, Obaka Onko, Pamono, na we ask a camera dinner him, you bet me dinner Tamano soon go for a camera. That is not a political party. That is not leadership. So if I tell you the MPP political party has suffered leadership crisis, that is what I mean. So where the rank and file of the party leadership na maybe say nipa bay na betimi atie gina ho a oka say I am restructuring the party. Why? Obiya ni ho. Because Asemsia, General Secretary now, I the CEO of the party obatena say adwene nsem no ho ansa na obekasa no. On the first person to call on Asempa FM or any other radio, and he's speaking. Boom, 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 boom. As a general secretary, kasa boom, 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 boom. When they quite tenancy of fire, no be a quite tenancy of Kasaya. Party, no chairman cry almost a munibi. Yes, a party, yes, a chairman, and a granny.
Also, Omunyan or General.
Exactly, because the party has become so unattractive. So they make kind of say, I know we a political party. A man for a boss was a way or minor boy. When you protest and could defend you, be a yes, a wabokro, no, and it doesn't make sense. Free Nipano. Exactly. Now, Kroma for now who say, one Casacra, what's a chrono? Yes, this is a party. Yes, a wabok chrono and Untina Yapamo cotton and chain. Yes, so we Nipani Biabo chrono. I Nippon mono chrono, the Bucragia to say, Cadia. You bet yes, you can have a back. Na party no aswan in panning for and as if when you had the Kojambo Muti and your fooling as if for say a demonstration. That tells you, say, and then all the young guys no more party them, you know, Usio beer, the only can win the food. And the same mistake. These are young people who cannot even fix their belly, their stomach. No, more fukran, they don't even know how because Omonyam Kwasiasika, ye didn't Kwasiaso, and no more food. And then now she more food in yes. And Kramrantia working with pot bellies because they got money. And the only thing they could fix was their belly and their stomach. None of her videos, you know. May I pay attention to details so. Near my mom for her, I pay attention, Papa. Look at them. The last time I met Dr. Baumia, Baumia was a nice guy 2016. Shana Uhuna, na funa yadia edikain. But when the structure is not supposed to be so. A lack of care of his own self. Because Sikaba yenidi yamwe and I do for near a month for a reprako ayache. Because Sikaba now why is he home? Nipa on Nimyansan when Yesika. Yeah. I felt Nasa Sikano Yana for. I quite a crumb for you. Gabio wa nijim. Na o kwa adwuma ana opia bonte no na TV ba ko pe na sifie obeba na ne kunu di TV be 3 aba be bo abije be na chen we. So when these young kids got money in that filthy way, no, that is how they use it. Or did you say and do huna na fu na no on antika krabi kwa wabre fifre tino to say we no and these are people or pante and these are people in their early 40s or 20 or be a 30 35 21 when adaje akro de ko gym kra exercise school ni bi ko sikabu na ya fa the chairman na wanya V8 no dem na air condition since no okoba and these are people poor people are out there defending now kwani ekotu wani a
and
Mamen Kanchire, young people out there. You see, there is this incident of police for about mom 42, police for about mom 42, and then I have condemned many of them. But yeah, let me sit here and tell you on authority.
Yeah.
When a policeman or a military man is on duty, na okuratuo. Na sa wona na cause struggle no ku o ku kwa fatu tim. Some military man, police ni okuratuo on duty. Na try to do anything silly no kuwa. The worst that can happen to him is about run atade. But to be charged with murder,
it's not possible.
And then you need the best of an attorney to prove that in court. And to be very careful when soldier nuclear to police nuclear to now in the name of demonstration. Emrano maho kwan se obi ye unlawful assembly rioting. Na se police we yan kwase ade na ye kuwa. Police ni no yan prosecute mpo na campus ye bisa sa hwan. Fatu team the wo call demonstration. Wo ye rioting, wo ye protest. This rioting. Na wo ye wadwen se wo ni police ni soja ni e be challenge no kuwa. Okuwa wakunkwa. Fatu team and to be very very me who say obi to the na no video bi by abrante bi akobo soja ni okura tu aso
ai sanya me mkwa na me video no
wa bo soja ni okura tu aso he could have forgiven you but obo timu tu okunkwa nobody will do him a thing fatu team enti ahia for maya ya no man te maya ya omo de car be si ho
se wa ma no
ya
no ya antemba se wa ma
I say ahia for man na so hia ba no akoto bo abo bi kam roman sofo na mala mo area ho no mo huna man ade anche ne ababa opono okopa chewo adan a ohia ni ba akobo obi ahwehwe wa muske ni ba akobo obi ahwehwe da kupie kura wo mpie na kampasa akoto bo abo obi
obi ka say first abo hu baba Ibrahim Mahama baba na ti gabo zo be hu no wan
na okopia kwa
na wako hu no
but yanuma hia for my ni so shi be no akopa obi ga we roman sofo na malam na huna man anopa na ye bo malam pono nkopa papa e chel mai because car no ahwehwe no ya man 100 years on tia maame ne ya wiemfo ba ne ba ejina say oye demonstration because you see obi awia 55 million Ghana cedis or no asi the mansion what see dan atokas amana ho asesa ne makogum asi mansion amana girlfriend after the girlfriend akwatira buchira wawo a or $1 de call man wo here ni ba de dollar kra bia wani hu bi da when we hear demonstration young people should get smart be wise not just delete yourself from this politics of nonsense because sikana e ko no nyina no enye nipa ne sika o eye wo future wo ba bia ese oba ne daache e na kwabrane e de finance ne urges enti wo ko gina wo say wo defend na wow wo daache na wo defend against it will not go well with you understand so I think that the security agencies should proceed. And I'm telling the Yoko boss, say, or investigating or be in secret, henceforth he should cease and let the public know. Or be our investigating no. Because say Asamba Biema, it will be fresh on the minds of the people and they will come after you.
Yeah.
Eko in Ghana for ni America Boadi investigating now kwachena enye obi anwa awadwene say wo ye the favor oh yeah politically exposed person to the yenya no kokoam eno hu nsunsanso na amanfo ebechewe abaye you see the way they are insulting him and you thought you would do him a favor governance is about your friend saying how do you call it disclosure you need to disclose everything because the criminal justice system the prosecution na also under this government you know and you Ghana for na tenance na you see your pay so you cannot negotiate with anybody in secret. Even Obia, I see what you see, Kakra now, or you know, people should know because okay, it's America. Say we are back. So who? When are we in favor?
It doesn't make sense.
When are we in favor? I think, in as much as their criminal investigative, their communication angle need to be elevated. They should hire people to do for them because this is not an ordinary CID sitting in an office doing the police work. the Oko is tied to a political development. Anything you do at this point has political consequences. Let people know. See the political angle. Let people know what is happening. So that when it comes, the narrative will not be flipped against you. It's a solid advice for free. That's up to the mom.
All right. KOT ahinkan messages in the brave, but your kafa na nabi one day. Many evidence to wait intimi kind. I was watching Ivan, and I feel say that you can cook like pork meat for Baumia. I was just a bit of no program. Yeah, but my coach was saying Baumia, please listen to Ivan, go and fix the bed and be free. And Nkosuo was say the General Secretary of the NPP is chairman of Junkie Community. Was he black there? Emi se na ni age ne ho a osre ankasa Nkosuo was NDC or say Ivan NDC appointees are scared to see the national resources, so they can steal some coins but not up to that 55 million Ghana cedis that a miracle stole. Okay, or say I think Ivan must be one of government advisors and he deserves that chance. Ghana na kasa de ben ya yehu. What was before you was a problem? Yeah, what's our problem? I say, at the Papa Benya until we lose it. We all have that problem. We know be nam, we know be where jumum, won't value ni panel services until send ni panel back. No, I can say, yeah, ni pass in a waha. Sanet, all right. And Ivan, honorable, I'm a coffee one, yes, Achimota Forest is, yeah. Executive Instrument 144 2022 ena nanado danko ekufadro de ba yesenye asase na ye Achimota Forest no ye mfanda ne mabusia bi na wo mo entwitwa nton ti ne opeso osi abronsa obo obe de opeso de ye bia commercial and both domestic nyina no ntina ka ye yi na free ne original status as the forest reserve no e de akọ eye advance commercial and domestic, but enna Minister Miati says a cabinet to see there be a forest reserve. I was say a come back to the status.
Yes, you see, Yatra Cromada be a kind DCMP no and DCMP no, but Mekase, offer more party meeting see who the NPC will always be better than the NPP because you see, NPP for I almost they come to fix themselves. Even if the nation will become a casualty crowd, they don't care. And say me so here near my even in recent times all that they've been doing now is reversing the mess the MPP created. Because most of the decision taken before did not take the interest of the country into consideration. And this is one of the things that I Ghana for him. Forest Reserve Adaho. Adaho from Kwame Nkrumah Pencil. Rawlings is the longest serving head of state of this particular country, more than 20 good years. I'm fan in Sanka Achimota Forest. I'm William Manabusian for. And Rafui Baye, Sir John, Oko Ramsa site. Yeah, go there. And most of the crisis in your honor, that particular site was conserved for ecological purposes. Yejihu Sika from a mononet for conserving that particular area. Kwabrane bo modern to try ya twabe ma na busuan for ko try forest the man wo fase de ye well say owu a some man double bargain well na Sir John ye no nipa na da Achimota Forest man o man double bargain e kan ho de opese o kire se e to de ade ya baji afabo ho ban
tutuo.
This is how greedy and how dangerous these people are. Achimota Forest the whole idea ne say ye commercialize e de amaton ma ya nkasa ye ho because after say Ella and takeover happened at that.
Yeah.
But designating to the previous status, for me, I think that is good. Because we cannot just take advantage of all the lands. Because Ghana,
yeah.
A man for senior member. Yeah. This world is going to be here for the next 2,000 years again.
Yeah.
So Nipa no Mobano. There will be no forest. And then Accra, almost every single virgin land has been desecrated. You can't summon a man for 10 serious. Now, no, so to you summon a boy. The whole city, the whole town at the Tensuani. You saw Henna Crat and Suani and a Kunya Ryan. I'm winning out done by force. Because we sat here and warned you, sir. Galamsey na ye will chrome on young stop here. Abranti, your friend saying, MPP, Kumasi Chama, young friends, won't to me. To Nenisi, summon a boy crew, this to us, now know who ye. I am for the Tensuani. Yeah. Assembly my Tensuani. The whole city. So, some cannot, young canasa kake. Ebia neema bia yete ho aye behunu we panyinu jabro science wa wu. So take it serious. Now no consequences na ba say wa hu. The whole city we nipa do mu ye. Nipa mo ahwere mo nkwan because of some of these things. Yeah. And ta neema we will replace ye. So people must take this thing serious. Yeah. Sa ya forest na say for my minister na abaso. Why are there because see Akufo-Addo kono na almost about certain percentage of your forest I have birds no bia enkuramuda ya de amaya ho amanfo gum but onya minister we nya hwe kura na waje the forest back. Yeah. That alone he deserve commendation. Yeah. And now amanfo nya kokoduro and now land minister no yam pam na ye nya say ya pam na ko he ya hwe. Galamsey has always been a problem. Yeah. Then case oba e wetu asiama Galamsey kokura. But the measures that were put in place, to a certain extent, ama Galamsey problem, akoform change, and that is how you measure. That is how you measure improvement, achievement. That is how you do it. Kakra, he will get there. The Nadmos, yeah, eba Now, they are still on the ground. Now, hona mukoye banta. Abrante bi kobo soja ni asumo di tuobo na nine. It means they are still on the ground, chasing the people. Emrante and say didn't know moja their war boni ho now one hour chere ba bia say omoko security agencies no ba site na one hour chere say omoko hansa no wan ba ha edam na woni pa adwen mu enti they think they can just get anything. Yeah, for me I think say the mess created by these people is so massive say you can't just wake up a day and have John Mahama fix everything within few months. But you see so person will judge in the part. You look at the beginning. You look at his approach, you look at the way he's going about it, and then you can convincingly be hopeful, say, the gentleman is willing, he's committed, and he's doing everything, fixing the things that were left mess, you understand? And that is where you can conclusively say, Galamsey, nobody that. So I say, Galamsey, yeah. President Onye Yesu, now we've been a minsus, I can't just have Brana. So you need a systematic approach, sound policies, and need the implementation. Resolve, and I think they are doing their best. And some of these tough decisions, I am one of them. You understand? And to be said, 2024. Now your forest reserve now manfo gum. If you go back to the forest reserve today, is it the same? The answer is no. It means something positive has happened. You give credit to the minister. You give credit to the government. Yeah. You see Galamsey or baby, give them pressure. Tell them, Charlie, there is Galamsey going on here. Whether the person is NDC, CPP, whoever, even Konfanochekra Naba back to Galamsey, nobody cares. Yeah. Arrest the person. What has American? So that is that defiant in your friend saying spirit, Argentina spirit in the
I never say that.
Against for and I
say after you tease you.
Yes. And Sunday the muntu the government need Argentina spirit. Yeah. They never say that spirit. Yeah. To finish this particular because Nipan I know mu dealing no. Sa England for no. Sa Egypt for na mu no. I say you come go Nkosuo no. They make sure say Argentina will prevail. The government will succeed.
Rade. I'm not fast. I'm not personal.
Me ho ya manfo ahi.
See 7 for no who you my hip hop. You can continue bleeding.
Yes. We need Argentina spirit. Yeah. Sabe betimi fight the Galamsey.
Yeah.
And never say that spirit. Ka 4 minutes kura na Messi best spirit no. And na here eka 2 minutes Messi best.
Hey, na global bleeding.
Yes.
Global bleeding.
Eka 4 minutes Messi best spirit no na ye hia.
Me anchi Perry anopay. Perry good morning.
Sabi dem fi wo ya shape no mo.
Oh, ship na wo zero. I was ship. Won kwa wa hira kwa jina so na ya. Ya so na foul. It's so foul Perry. It's so foul.
Team
Argentina. Carry you.
Yes. So Galam say no Argentina spirit na winya Messi no di animu a. Sa
good to go.
Forest no mo age no. Ya ba revert. Na ya make sure say we fight because ya we are dying. Nipa is greedy.
Exactly.
Nipa whether NDC or MPPO, Nipa is greedy. They will go into the forest and do the worst. So a buy should go this way, brutal way.
Yeah.
Won't mean down sorry and Galam say, but for me, I'm happy what I see.
Yeah.
And I think so coach will be or NDC no CPP no why you or come for not your for see a crana. The person must be dealt with. Sure. That is the only way that we can win. Vamos. So
catch us live on Sunday. And then Argentina will do the thing.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
Osha
won't mean what sleeping tablets. I want for you because you bet your my voice crass. One nom sleeping tablets. Now we are just about that kaka. You bet your yes. Yes.
And na menema e wo fie Ivan. What pass it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I can to our mama na mawo.
Oh, so best support KJT good. KJT good. Abra go to Nkasa wo ho.
Na bere amusha ba ko first no. Mommy, you see, your goat is a sheep. Now me say, hey, sir. I pray mommy tough time of fear. Near Shaba Konam see you see, I born you.
Yes.
I born you, my baby. I'm a who package ya
sheep. Go to no crowd there.
Sunday dear.
Go to umpire, but to Nibia and I'm going to go to Nibia because yet to me. But to Nibia never check a crab. I go to the other court.
It's in the Sunday, Yamiadoma, you know.
Vamos.
The Argentina 3-2 home. Mungo Chabet. Hey, Munchabet, 3-2. What's your say? And I say, they are couple there. Argentina, you're the bay.
TV at one more day before you have to so.
Now that you are TV that you now watching you now.
Why again?
Listen, and you sure what say? And you say, Yampa Sunday, come and join us.
My supply was sleeping tap.
Oh,
wait,
if you can't beat us, join us.
Yes, and I'm a person I'm joining.
Join us. They say, I'm not person, I say, catch up Paris and yeah. One day you will see your ship not even now. So now, boss, wow, they're real good. And now you deserve massa. You continue to bleed. What you say? All right, catch up with you again tomorrow. Thank God it's Friday. You be here. Mama, na me penny. Ivan Che innocent ase. Nyame ya domo china. You be here Friday. Bye bye.